So guys, the next mod we're going to work on together is the FFT mod. I'll draw a box here. Now I'll click here to make the screen bigger. These segments are too much. Right-click on this segment in this section. The segments will reach the lowest possible values. Okay, this box too. I'm in the banana pie section. We have these 2, 3, 4, and the box effect. We use 2 and the box effect the most. The effect is useful in teaching. We use complex shapes. Now I want to give this woman a 2 effect. I click 1 and I'm lost. Effect 2. We see that a similar situation has been created. I can change the size with 2 effects and 3 other things. Now I'll click the arrow of the word effect here and add a control point. For example, I select this pointer. In this box I can also disturb the good void, or I have another change, and I want to make such changes. The effect box that I will explain to you is used for better understanding. I will draw a leopard here. You can see that this leopard has too many segments. I will reduce its segments. I will do one right here. I will do one right here. I will do one right here. Well, this old man should. Right-click. I understand that it will be removed from the messenger. I will make a copy to show you the difference in work. Now I will also come to this plane. Here I will give it to the Elanti box. Well, look here. You will see a series on the plane. We can change the number of these points ourselves. From this section, we can divide how many points it has. For example, this has 12 bent and 20. So now I will come to the flash of the Jenner FFD. Control the point. I will select one of these points. I'm pulling it up. Look, our shape hasn't changed at all. It's true that this point has moved up, but the shape of the polynomial itself hasn't changed. Now I'm coming. Because of this command, I'll also hit this FFT once. Now it's coming to this polyline. What do I do here? This time I'll give it more segments. For example, 30 and 35. And I'm coming to this leopard on its effect. It's coming to my head. I'll close the whole class and copy it, because I want to have the same effects settings on this too. Okay, I did this. It's coming to this clean and I'll paste it here. Okay, now I'm here again. Control the part. For me, I'll select this point and drag it up. You see, it's set up like this. And in that drawing, I've selected a point, and I'll select a point here too. I'll drag it back. Forgive me. One up. This FFD box sect gives it when our polyline or volume has few segments, and these two when it has two segments too many. Well, guys, we saw here that we were able to do this volume with the mob with the help of the effect pack. Another thing we can do is that we select the points we want again. We can rotate until it reaches the desired volume, or even scale it. So the next variable that we want to work on is a symmetrical variable. It's a very good variable, and it has a lot of cardboard. I'll leave this out of the picture. I'll explain it. I'm going to go to the tilt view and we want to make a line. Well, guys, be careful when you want to draw a line. If you want to see your line, I'll draw a line here. See, its bottom is rounded like this, and it's not flat. If you want to keep this state for you, and when you want to draw a line, you want to ask him, please, both options should be on the crown. It was on top. This is also it. So that state can't be created. I'll hold the Shift key. Let's take the video like this. You mentioned the line. If you remember, there's no need to convert it to a spline serial number, because it's already configured. Let's go to the geometry section. You see, we don't want to, and I choose spline. I want him to be the last. Well, I'm going to go into perspective first. The lines are here. I'm now giving these lines the backstride intent to modify the section. Well, let's assume this is an interior wall. We want to have the same wall here too. And we don't need to draw it again. We'll take those sides. Maybe we'll say one way is that we'll take a copy of this and rotate it. We'll take a copy of it from now on. I'll cut out all the corners. For example, now you might say that I'm going to turn off the axis here. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to put these drawers. I'm going to put this point on this point. Well, maybe this is one way, but this way is very difficult. Well, it's true that this is one of the lines that other lines are straight or any shape. But in terms of its basic use, symmetry is what I choose. I choose this line. I stay here. I give the symmetry to the cannon. Well, look. Now if I want to copy or mirror on any axis or in symmetry, I choose that axis. Now I want to copy or mirror on the x-axis, so I just choose x. I turn off this level. These are the bridges next to the symmetry. They go to the mirror. And look here from x. This is a mirror that I took from this wall. I won't leave it here. A little further. And now I'm going to pour pure liquid into this wall, and we were here. You're going to symmetry, And we should be able to rotate it like this, or in all four directions. There are also some opinions. If we want symmetry, I took all the symmetry in the x direction. If we want to take it in the opposite direction, here you have to turn on the flip aperture. The sign is in this effort. It gives symmetry. The shape of the sign was in its mirror effort. Here is the most symmetrical one.